Okay, Google, set a timer for 7 minutes.
Okay, 7 minutes. Starting now.
Today is day 42 of consistency, August 18th, and I am going to be doing a weekly overview. I'll be continuing to do these weekly overviews because like I've said, wanted more structure to these. And I think what will require me to get more structure is one, journaling before this, which requires me putting a little bit more effort into it, which is not that it's a lot, but I did this as a I'm sorry, this is bothering me a little. Okay. I did this as a low effort initiative. And so putting a little bit more effort is my brain's fighting with it. It's just like, why are we doing that? But it's something I want to do. It's something that I want to share. And I think it is going to help not only others who are on this journey, just me keep track of my progress so far. So every single weekly journey or weekly overview is going to have my starting weight, which will start every Monday, and then my ending weight, which will be captured every Sunday. I will use my weight from every single day to create a weekly average. As you know, I've been weighing myself every day. And so I've slowly built the confidence where I've been doing that regularly. And now it's something that I can do. I will use that weekly average from week to week to help me like actualize what I'm actually losing weight because my weight fluctuates up and down. So once we have that weekly average next week, it will help us. I'll set my goals based on a weekly average. Then I will talk about my goals for the coming week, what I feel worked in the previous week that I'll be bringing to the following week, and what didn't work that I'll try and work on in the coming week, as well as methods that I plan to be successful in the coming week. So let's get into the first weekly overview. Today is also the fourth week for One Up. So I haven't really been putting anything into that. Try not to say curse words. Putting anything into that. I am on this journey on my own, but like I'll be submitting my photos at the end, and like we'll see what's going on. So I did not add this, and I have a dry erase board. Also, will be keeping a 360 every single week. I was gonna do it every day, but it's just it's a lot. So we're gonna do it every week. We won't do it in the same outfit. We'll just have it here. But my marker is going to be this broken toilet paper holder. So that's gonna be so first 360. I can't even lift my hands here, but we'll do this. Honestly, I need to be checking to see. I'm looking at my phone now. Okay. Hopefully it was a good 360, but this will be my new marker so I can start doing that from now on. All right, moving forward. So my starting weight last Monday was 282 pounds. And then my ending weight for this Sunday was 277.3 pounds. Today I weighed in at 278.7 pounds, so I'm up a little bit. I had my lamb chops yesterday. I did. I also didn't do any cardio yesterday, so and I'm on my cycle. I'm not going to really beat myself up for that. My weekly average was 277, so not too far away from the ending weight, which was 277.3, just a little bit higher. So I approximately lost 4 pounds last week, give or take. Um, and I'll be using this weekly average of 277.5 next week to subtract against my weekly average of the following week so we can keep track of it. Because to weigh yourself every day, like this week alone, I went from being 270, like 282 to 273, almost 9 pounds lost. You know what I mean? And that was just from fluctuating weight. And your weight is going to do that. So it's better for you to take weekly averages, but it does require you stomaching being able to weigh yourself every day. And that is what I'm going to use. What I think worked, especially in this week, was using whole foods instead of using like the keto breads and the keto wraps and all that other stuff. This week I told you I had guacamole and like two big steaks every night before I went to bed. I think it really filled me up. I also planned my sweets. I made cookies this week. I made brownies this week. All of them keto, all of them sugar free, but like they were really hitting the spot when I needed them. And I think I have some made this week. So like we're already in a good place when I'm done with this liquid fast. I am on a liquid fast. Today was not too bad. What didn't work, and we'll talk about that in a second if we have any time. What didn't work was, I would say the biggest thing was the overexhaustion and the no cardio. That's why I didn't even include it as like something that was a win of me getting to that 273, because it was from overworking myself and not eating. And that is, and you see where I ended up at the end of the week just spiked back up because I was tired. I couldn't work out. I couldn't do the cardio and my body was depleted. So I was craving a lot of fat. Also, the bad planning came from me. I let some shrimp go bad. I was supposed to have another meal. Like I usually have 3 meals, but I ended it like it got finished throughout the week. So this week, the liquid fast really does help. Like my goal, and that I'm doing it out of order, but my goal for this upcoming week is 273 as my weekly average. Um, my plan on how I'm planning to do that is through my liquid fast, and it will end on Wednesday. Or no, it will end on Thursday, continue to Wednesday. I already have food bought and I already have brownies ready, and then I have eggs. Okay, Google, stop. We're gonna let this run. I have eggs and other things that I can eat quickly, um, whilst I cook a main meal on Thursday when I break my fast. I also don't have any plans where I'm going out over the weekend. I do have someone coming over, but I'll be cooking for them, so I have a lot of control. And yeah, I don't plan to overwork myself. I plan to actually, I have soccer tomorrow, where I'm practicing with my newer team that I'm working with. And so that will be like extra cardio because I'm not getting that flag football that I thought I was going to get. And I'm looking forward to it, but I'm not gonna lie, I have to drink my electrolytes. I have to make sure I'm staying um good as far as my supplements, because cardio can be pretty hard on the body when you're fasting. So I'm gonna try my hardest. It's just a very light practice, and yeah, today at the gym we'll just go over. I did go to the gym today. We focused on some light rep. I try to use the little form that I was using, but it's not as intuitive and quick as I would like it to be. And as always, work had a lot of things. I took some mental health time off. Coming back, there was a lot to come back, so I did not get to leave to go to the gym when I would like to. I think starting, usually I give myself like an hour and 30 minutes. I want to start giving myself like 2 hours and 30 minutes at the gym, just so I can start recording more content, just so I can start putting my things into my form that I created. But yeah, today we worked legs. I did some squats. Something that was really hurting me was my left hip. So I was just really cautious to like be very light. I didn't go over like 70 pounds. And I also put weights on my heels to make sure that I was not putting too much weight onto my knees, and instead pushing back into my glutes and my thighs. So it was a good workout. Um, Also, this outfit looks so different than when I wore it last time. Very proud of how I'm looking in it. And yeah, that's about it. This is about a 10-minute one. But thank you all for watching. And look forward for next week's weekly overview. Um, and if you are new here, feel free to like and subscribe. I'll be continuing my journey doing keto, and if I can't get to my goal weight, getting gastric bypass. So stay tuned for either one.